Wherever you are today, my name is Scott Songway Kwadu. A son from district number 5 who is representing district number 5. I am now in China. I came here not for bluffing. I have come to learn the greatness of China. China is great. We started claiming since 1 hour. Out of each of the steps we take represent one great person. They kept this place to remember how China was 500 years ago. China is developed, but these are people who fought for China liberation. The people of district number 5 that come together. The people of Liberia that come together. That unite, that develop, that live like one people. China is one of the biggest countries with bigger landscape. But today, China have united themselves together. China is getting big. China is a bigger economy. The world is looking up to China. In businesses, they look up to China. In industry, they look up to China. All happened because the people have choose to come together, work together as one people. When we come together, the nation will rise. Today, China is rising because China has choose to come together. Everybody in the world comes together. Let the people of Liberia know that regardless of politics, we can make it, we can follow China, we can be great. The forest is kept in the remembrance of those who fought for China. During their day, they were fighting for China. All this place was forest. And today, China is more developed. China has skyscraper. China has industry. China has a more educated scientists. But they kept these forests to let their children to know this is where you started. This is where your great-grandfather started. You can also remember that China was once a poor country before. But today, China is the more developed country. What can we do? We must come together, live together as one people. We have a very small country, but we need to come together, forget about politics, and live as one people. Thank you for following me. Thank you very much. Again, my name is Scott Songway Kwadu. I want to be one of the great persons to come. So I will follow the great people footsteps, and I'm here in China. Wherever you are today, my name is Scott Songway Kwadu. A son from district China. So we have come and leave all of the biggest cities and come to the identical. Wherever you are today, my name is Scott Songway Kwadu. On this mountain, it representing over 100 Kwadu. I want to be one of the great persons to come. So I will follow the great people footsteps, and I'm here in China. And I spoke to the investor that came to that I want to know China. So we have come and leave all of the biggest cities and come to the identical city to know much about Chinese cultures and how they live. Now, on this mountain, it representing over 150 Chinese who stood for the liberation of China, who fought for China. Each of those weapons you see represent what tools they use to liberate their country. Chinese have decided to remember them by keeping all of these tools into this museum. That children who will come over 3,000 years to know them. Now, on this side, here again, is another set of tools which represent what tools the people use, weapon they use to fight for Chinese, liberate China. On this identical side, these are the symbol of the tools. These are the sticks they use to walk. So, this side, you can also purchase from here because this one you can purchase because this is a symbol of the stick they use to walk and the tools they use to fight. Now, come and see this identical farm museum. What you see here is at the time China were here, China was not built. China was like a forest. So the people fought in the forest. So the symbol of the forest. But now China is built. China is one of the most developed countries, the most technologious country in the world. Thank you very much. Liberation. Today China is developed. Today China is going all over in the world. The world is looking up to China. Chinese have technologies. Chinese have scientists. Chinese have the bigger landscape. Chinese have the bigger market in the world. How did they start it? It started from these great people Their names are written here. The dreams of the great people. Today, China is great. China have the biggest economy. China have the biggest market. China have the biggest scientist. China have the biggest industry. Because of these people, I laid down the life for Chinese people. So their names are written. My question is, leaders of Liberia, are we willing to lay down our life for Liberia? Are we willing to lay down our life for our people, that our names will be written in the hearts of the people, or we are willing to use the public space, to use the office, to corrupt our people, to use the space to step on our people, to use the space to make sure that our people doesn't rise. You know, we sit in a bigger car, ride a bigger plane. That is against humanity. But Chinese have chosen to say no. They have stood for their people. The liberation of China. China is the biggest market in the world today because of these good people. As for me, I want to be one of those, and my names will be written in the heart of the Liberian people. That's why I call for unity. I call for peace. Thank you very much for following wherever you are. My full name is Koto Songbe Kwaglu, a representative of Liberia. That's one number 5, Nema County.
Yeah. All right. So that's the voice of Honorable Koto Songbe Kwaglu, the representative of my own district, district number 5, Nema County, in China, sending a message out to people of district number 5 and people around Liberia for unity, coming together, basically inspiring other folks, preaching words of encouragement there for people to unite. So that's his voice there. But we have my own brother, Honorable Boris Balio, on here tonight. It's going to be he and myself, Jesse and I will be having our little one-on-one, brother and brother, lecture. It's been a long time since we hosted him. So I want to say thanks to all of you for following. We are having a wonderful week so far. This week is going to be really loaded. This week we have, obviously today Honorable Bali will be speaking with us, and then tomorrow we'll be hosting Honorable Samuel Gongmekoga, the senator. And then on Tuesday we will have Councilor Gonglo will be talking to us. And then on Wednesday, we have Dr. Clarence Moniba, one of the former contestant, presidential candidates. He's going to be contesting in 2029, so he will be speaking with us. And on Saturday, we have Mr. Church, the musician from Liberia. So we have a really tight, really good, week here. So we hope that you stick with us. Continue to share the show. This is BKS TV. We come on here, we try to disseminate information, get information. I was talking to one of my brothers today who we were talking about the independent nature of BKS TV. And I have to say that we are proud. We will continue to be independent. We will do what we can do in our weak way and strive to remain independent as possible, because I think our country needs that. We need media that will be able to speak to people, void of taking sides and bringing information out to our people there. So that's what BKS is striving to do. Again, we are not perfect, but we are trying our best to make sure that, we give information to our people. My dear brother Boris Bali, you put guests there, but I think you should take the guest from there because you're not guest on the show. You are muted.
Well, I don't know where you had a guess.
I see guest to your name there, guest Boris Bali. But anyway, welcome to the show. Welcome to the platform. How you doing, my brother?
Well, I don't know how I got there, but anyway, well, thank you very much, my brother. And it's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Chief. I'm a daughter. Yeah, it's going good. Things are going good. I got my little daughter here. She's in the back there disturbing, trying to distract me. But it's good to have you back. It's been a long time since we spoke. You are doing a lot of great things in the district there. You are doing a lot of wonderful things from your work you do. I want to say thanks to you for continuing to do your agricultural work there. But before we go further into all the other young thing, there, what have you been up to? How's everything with you? Where you stationed now, and how's everything?
Well, thank you. I mean, we are in Africa, we are in Liberia. We're trying to cope with the situation. We've been on different activities in different locations and all the other things. Of recent, we have just returned from River Cess, where we are completing our cassava processing factory. So we are here, and then we also engage with the work in the district. Like I just even sent you some photo.
Yeah, I saw that.
We are doing like 200-hectare under the Ministry of Agriculture retrap support and partnership in Bietuo. We're also doing 100-hectare another location, and we're doing different activities in all. Like we in the to our factory, we also bringing in improved varieties of cassava planting material to multiply the seed and distribute it to our farmers. There, we are also working on our certification from the seed authority, seed development authority, to recognize us as a seed developer or developing company in our country that will be able to work along. But we are all good, and then we also our microfinance, uh, our close activities have been very focusing on the microfinance because the central bank gave us 6 months, provisional lesson, so we can get the real lesson to operate. And we've been doing that. We've been working with different farming groups across the different area, and we think at least we are doing well, and we will continue to do well because of our commitment to what we stand for. We there provide job for the farmers and provide opportunity for the farmers. The lower hanging fruit for our country development is agriculture.
Mm-hmm.
So we are, playing our part. We are not there yet, but we are striving to get there.
And
Yeah,
that's
right.
one thing.
Of recent time, we saw our rice also on the market. We have rice, beautifully prepared and processed, and our branding for the bag is very good. And I think we got a rice in the market, and we're also reaching out to people to contact us to buy our rice, so that because when you buy from us, you putting money directly into the farmer's pocket. So our link with the farmers put all in a position that we are not NGO, we are company, we're doing farming as a business.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, and that's one thing that people tend to overlook, the importance of farming. Farming is
Yeah.
very, very important.
Mhm.
I was talking to someone the last time. I said in Liberia, when they tell people say you're a farmer,
Oh, you
they
are the
want
least.
they think say you poor man and this and that. But in other
You are the
countries,
least.
yeah, in other countries, including the country where I live, like, in the
Mhm.
U.S., farmers are some of the richest people you will see around here. And they pride in it. Got a lot of
Mhm.
money from farming. Farming is important. You provide food.
Mhm.
Yeah, when you control it better, you control the mindset, and you are doing extremely well. So this picture that I just posted here with the cassava, is it in Riverside or is it in Limba?
Oh no, this is in Nima, but it was a time back for when we were doing specific this. I think it's in Bankwai. Yeah, when we were purchasing the cassava from the farmer, because we were with the farming groups and they established the kind of cassava farm. Like in our district, you heard that you plant cassava and you not buy it.
Mm-hmm.
That some of the site we were purchasing at the time when they call vacant. So
Oh, so this is an old picture, an older picture, yeah, or
yeah,
a new one?
yeah, this is some older picture. This is some actually. You see, the newer one is where we're doing land preparation, where we also doing land development for lowland, rice production.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's let me just tell you that's the difference about
Mhm.
us in Africa and Liberia. In the US, they will pray to overcome.
Mm-hmm.
But we here, we want come over.
Yeah, we pray to overcome. What you want come over?
Why we do? So that's a different, in America, in the Western world, farmers, because some of the farm will tell you they have spent more than 100 years, generation to generation. Some of the farm 50 years, 30 years, just like that. But for us, the farming here, when you hear farmer name, first thing that come to your mind is, oh, that poor man.
Yeah, the poor man,
But now
the
the
poor
rich
man.
man want the food from the farm. The poor man want the food. The both category depend on the farm. The only difference is that the rich man eat what he wants to eat. The poor man eat what available to them.
You know, the funny thing, I was telling somebody last time when the war came, we came to Nimba, or before the war came, I remember people used to bring rice,
Rice,
plantain,
country rice.
the natural food. I mean, the organic one from Nimba. When the Papine come in, when they come to Montreal, you see they'll bring all the things, rice and everything. I mean, the new rice.
The new rice, the
Yeah, the
arrow,
new
the
rice, all the
plantain,
things. Even when we came,
pumpkin. These are
pumpkin.
things that used to come. And one
Yeah.
thing, when I was coming out, they used to mark the pumpkin and say, "For what reason?" And they believe that when you now mark the pumpkin, the car tire will burst.
And then we came when walking, we came to Nimba. I was in Butu there, and the new rice, and then the
New
buckle
rice,
ball, and
more
I mean
especially some new rice. The
this one new
gizzard
rice.
ball.
So all the things they're going, but my brother, I know we joke about it, but sadly,
No salad is
when
actually
when I leave from here, I go to Nimba. When I go to Butu, when I go host program there. Guess what? I'll buy rice from Monrovia and take it with me to Butu to host program.
I
When I
promise
go
you,
there,
this time when you come, you buy restaurant.
you see, and that's why I was getting at. We need to be proud of what you're doing. Everyone, regardless of political affiliation and all that, we need to be proud of you. And I personally, as a brother, I'm proud of you. So hopefully, when I come in now, and I'm buying rice from Ganta Monrovia, when I come, I say my brother got rice.
Yeah.
He will supply us. So to the agricultural stuff, you said you guys are and now non for profit. You doing it. You are a business corporation.
You're the
What type
business,
of
really.
what type of help do you get from the government? Any subsidy?
Well, we are service providers as a company right now. What we get from government, sometimes they hire us to do, land development. They hire us to do training for farmers. They hire us for extension services. These are how we sometimes get our money. We also benefited from the Ministry of Agriculture, grant program.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was back then in 2022, 2023. Yeah, so that's, we had a matching grant with them that enabled us. We were doing 60-40. They provided 60% of the fund, and we also provided 40% of the funds. So that allowed us to even build the factory, the processing factory in Florida. That allowed us to do other things, build some capacity. So now that we had a capacity, the government is again in return, using us. That's part of the grant. That was part of the arrangement. We should be able to, reach out, because some of the money that the government gave as a grant, they also loan aid. They took loan on a bigger, donors from World Bank, from wheresoever. But then when you receive that and then grow in it, like we are doing now, the government is happy because every year we pay tax. The government, we employ people, the community people, we empower them, we provide services. So that's how, but we are not, directly subsidy per annual to say, okay, this year, same we're making fun, government will give what they know. That's what we wish for.
Thank you. And I the reason I'm asking this is because most people want to know, the details. But before we go to the other side, which is the political side of it here. So other than Booyah, aside from Booyah, I heard you talk about River Cess. Where
Yes.
are some of part of the countries that your organization, your company is functioning?
Okay. We are in 9 of the 15 counties.
Okay.
Our activities. Either we provide service, either we provide training, either we are investing in, or either we buy share in other company, just like that.
Okay.
For Nima, we almost across Nima because
So
where we
you were
take
saying
care.
Nima is your base, right?
Yeah, Nima is my base and
Yeah, and
almost
then
all the
Booyah is
district.
the corporate headquarters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Booyah is.
Booyah. You gotta take it to Booyah. Booyah is the corporate
Yeah. I
headquarters.
mean, no, sincerely, flawless. We have different branches. In fact, our businesses right now, we are moving from just a company to a group of company
Mm-hmm.
because we have like 6 or 7 different branches, from transportation to water to that. So we, instead of having different branches, we now, you know incorporating ourselves into a group of company. We have, distribution, we have supply, we have wholesale of equipment, agriculture equipment and tools. We also do building material for farmhouses.
Mm-hmm.
So we trying to put ourselves together as a
So
group of company. Yeah.
other than the group of companies, do your business structure, does it allow individual to buy share in it, or it's
Yes.
exclusive to
Yeah.
companies?
No. We are a corporation. Right now, we are a corporation. We are a shareholding company. That's why we open up to investor. We are open up to investor. No, my brother, let me tell you,
Mm.
it better to hold 10% share in $1 billion business than to hold 100% in $1,000 business.
Yeah, and that's something that, especially with the agriculture, I can tell you for
Mhm.
sure that a lot of people are interested in that, and I
Yes.
think people need to pay attention. A lot of people get a question: what type of business I should invest in Liberia? Because I'm scared when I go do house, they put in my money in my do. So agriculture with this type of company, I think that's something that people need to
Yeah,
pay
yeah.
attention.
So we are encouraging people in Liberia and outside Liberia, individual corporation or even organization. But yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Again, for folks who are watching us, you're listening to Honorable Boris Badier. He's joined us here tonight. We are having some discussions surrounding his company, and we'll go into District 5 politics and national politics and all that stuff. So tomorrow we'll be hosting Honorable Koga, and then we'll host Dr. Clarence Moniba on Wednesday, Councilor Gongo on Tuesday. So it's going to be a really good show. Hopefully, my brother Boris will tune in to listen, because I
Yeah.
consider him the godfather of District 5. People who don't like it, they can say what they want to say. You will be speaking tomorrow, the
Yeah.
General
Yeah,
Weekend.
no, he's actually a godfather for the district because
Oh,
taking
yeah.
over the mantle of Senator Johnson, my
Yeah.
brother, is not a children play.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
straight to the politics part there. There was rumor around few months ago that Honorable Ballier was anticipating on joining the CMC. We haven't spoken with you since then, and I'm glad that you are here tonight to clear the air. Is that true? Is the rumor true? If so, what's the process? When you plan on doing that? If that's true.
Okay, thank you. Having the fact is that Boris Balier moving forward, we want a political umbrella.
Uh-huh.
Moving forward, we want a political climate, political institution. Let me just give you my own, take on your question before even answering it.
Mm-hmm.
Right now at the election commission, I have a proposed party
Mm-hmm.
that only planning for convention.
Okay.
Yeah, the National Congress. The National Congress, we are going from so many stages. We only need to go for convention, and then they come check our offices and set up to certify us to give our certificate. So while we are there and we have this political climate, we cannot wait for election commission to say, oh, this or that. while we're going through the process, we're responding, we're putting ourselves together. We need to start working for our people. We need to start, collaborating. Politics is all about collaboration. Like even in a business, I came from, we just talking about my company. Why you think as a company are looking for partner is to grow. So in politics, what is the best way to actually approach the political activities, more especially for Liberia? No one political party will just, like in those days, two-way party used to be. No, it can't be anymore. If you really want to change the scenario, you should bring like-minded political actor to one location or one umbrella for you to fight. Evident by the government that is in power now. My understanding, I may be right there, over 20 political parties that form that collaboration. Over 20 political parties. So, moving forward and thinking, pushing what we stand for, we are reaching out. So,
All right. It looks like your internet just tripped there. You are reaching out, and that's all we heard there. Your internet got.
yeah, the local call,
The honorable is in studio. He's sitting one on one with the CEO. They know the CEO talking to you.
Yeah. So now not even the person calling me, not even be aware of what is going on. Yeah, that's the beauty. So yeah, so
you're saying you guys are reaching out.
Yeah, we are reaching out. We in the process of forming a stronger political belt, a stronger political alliances. Join CNC or collaborating with CNC will not be a crime. And when the proper things is done, I will be willing, and we will be willing to collaborate with CMC, the CDC, or any other political party, but now with a unity party.
So unity party, you're kicking unity party out. No unity party. How about MDR?
Oh no, absolutely. NDR and unity party.
You call it a helping verb. But so Gobu said that a helping verb. So just to make sure that I got something right there, I think I missed it. Did you say that you are in the process of registering a political party, that you're still doing the process? You haven't completed it yet? Is that what you said, or I missed it?
Yes.
Okay. And what's the name of it?
National Congress.
National Congress. And you will be the political leader?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. National Congress. Yeah, that's kind of breaking news. We never heard that.
Political leader for a proposed party, National Congress.
And how far? What's the status update on that? Well, how far are you going with it?
We need to go for convention now.
Okay.
After convention, we have been giving a communication by election commission to go for convention. Okay. After convention, then they come and do their due diligence on our setup, our leadership, offices, and all that thing, and then move on.
Okay. But you are still open to potential collaboration with any other political party, CFC,
of course.
With the exception of Unity Party.
Yeah, Unity Party, my brother. Politics, there is no room for me in Unity Party, so no need.
Okay. Is it because of the marriage between the current lawmaker and MDR Unity Party?
That's fine. That's fine.
Thank you so much.
My extension, we are Unity Party lawmaker in my district. So if I want to be lawmaker, I can't go to Unity Party.
Yeah, and then a different story there.
A political suicide.
But that's why I love this whole BKS. We here to always break news, and what you just said is a breaking news. I know I probably didn't mean to say it, but me a media man. I was talking to one of my men yesterday, man. I said, "Man, you media man, I gotta be careful when I talk to you." But thanks for letting us know that, and I think that's something that because it was in the corridor, we're hearing about you joining CMC, and then since then it just went quiet. But
Yeah.
but yeah, now straight to the main topic, the main thing you came for here.
Mhm.
I think I played a video, and I'm going to play it here again. Our current lawmaker was in China sending message out to our people for reconciliation, and message about guardianship, reconciliation. Before we go into the details, what's the status of the current reconciliation process? I saw recently you even did some work there, collaborated with him a little bit there with donating a machine. Before we go to that, let me play that clip again because it has, other than District 5, he sent message to lawmakers, leaders across Liberia, what he think people should learn from China and all that stuff. So I'll play it here in a few seconds. I think it's about 2 minutes, and then from there we'll go to what prompted you to do your press release.
Okay.
Again, my name is Dr. Songbe Kwag. I want to be one of the great persons to come. So I will follow the great people footsteps, and I'm here in China. And I spoke to the investor I came to that I want to know China. So we have come and leave all of the bigger cities and come to the identical city to know much about Chinese cultures and how they live. Now, on this mountain, it representing over 150 Chinese who stood for the liberation of China, who fought for China. Each of those weapons you see represent what tools they use to liberate their country. Chinese have decided to remember them by keeping all of these tools into this museum. That children who will come over 3,000 years to know them. Now, on that side, here again is another set of tools which represent what tools the people use, weapon they use to fight for Chinese, liberate China. On this identical side, these are the symbol of the tools. These are the stakes they use to walk. So, this side, you can also purchase from here because this one you can purchase because this is a symbol of the stake they use to walk and the tools they use to fight. Now, come and see this identical farm museum. What you see here is, at the time China were here, China was not built. China was like a forest. So the people fought in the forest. So the symbol of the forest. But now China is built. China is one of the most developed countries, the most technologious country in the world. Thank you very much. Liberation. Today China is developed. Today China is going all over in the world. The world is looking up to China. Chinese have technologies. Chinese have scientists. Chinese have the bigger landscape. Chinese have the bigger market in the world. How did they start it? It started from those great people, and their names are written here. The dreams of those great people. Today, China is great. China has the biggest economy. China.
I don't know if I agree with China has the biggest economy in the world. I think that's something that's not correct. The
No,
U.S.
that's
is
not.
the U.S. is the largest economy in the world. But overall, his message he's sending there, reconciliation or working together, message against corruption and all that stuff. But he made a post recently about he would address the folks from the diaspora trying to get people together, work together to improve Booyah and all the great work that he's doing in District 5. Before we go to what prompted you to write that message and your interview with Daily Observer that gave you a fair assessment, what's your overall take about our lawmaker, the work that he's doing in the district? What do you think, where he's getting the funding from, and how he's doing all these projects across the district? What's your honest, as a son of Frawley, Booyah District Number 5, what's your assessment on this?
Okay, thank you very much. Sometimes we who are partisan politicians,
Mm-hmm.
because we are not politicians by profession, we are partisan politicians. Sometimes we speak our feeling and speak our mind to facts.
Mm.
So in most cases, people take our feeling, our facts, misunderstand it that we are playing politics. That's the very bad side of the politics in
Yeah.
our country. If you are, for example, you are my opponent, when you see me a fine glass or glasses with me and say, "Oh, my Boris, I like your father," will say, "But why is it you let a man glass? That glass." Even if you say in a real thing, why you let a man shares that Boris share, So, from a fair, a son of Buyao, a citizen of Lima County, and a businessman of our community, from a fair assessment, Honorable John Borough, the representative, for a heart, he wants changes.
Yeah.
Sincerely, you can't doubt it. But how the changes will occur, that there are differences. They said, they had an added that said, "Why men changes?" Look, let me just take you back. After the 2023 election,
Right.
when, in fact, prior to 2023 election, the then aspiring Koto.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys were not active like you're active now. There are some recordings. There are some attack on leadership, more especially the then representative Koga leadership. To the extent that, in fact, at some point in time, when Koga crossed and went to Bio, Bio is attached. The bridge, Koga crossed the bridge and went across. He left there on the quarter and thinking they dismantled the bridge on the pretend that they're facing the bridge. And that was another side. So Koto, from his look, from his appearance, because some of all read people body, their body language. When you're talking to Koto, you can really see if the submissive there to Koto. Every time Koto and Maseto, you say, "Oh, people are sorry." Oh, except that his politics, but if that his way, that, "Oh, I do you wrong," or something happening, you are, "Oh, Avi, I'm sorry." Well, how I say it, why you will know that I told you sorry with my mind. So, Koto, wants to see, like, you marry, let's take this scenario, you marry your wife, your grandparent, your parent want grandchild, and you yourself want a child. 5, 6 years after marriage, no child. Out of setting, you went to the hospital and there's a result that your woman is pregnant. You can start buying top right there. You can start, playing with that, baby to come in your mind, your spirit, because you really need it. That's what happened to Koto. He did a lot to Koga. So once he come to power, you need to do something to prove that what you are doing to the past, to the past leader, you can do more. That's what happening to him now.
Okay.
I feel he have more time. He need to plan it better. He need to, collaborate. Like he's talking about reconciliation. Some are open. That you guys there, not us. For example, there are so many Buyao citizens there. My brother Gabriel Dennis. Just see Gabriel Dennis from Cafe. He's my, traditional. He's my son. His mother is from my hometown. Gabriel approach to development in our place, my brother, is professional and is genuine. That day, for example, you are elected as representative, and luckily for you, you are a ruling party representative. That means you have first the power to your disposal, and then the contacts. That if you want to even do a development, you need to do 1,000 development or a 10 on 1,000 before it really be. You can do one genuine one. If that one genuine one can solve the issue forever, that means you have done something good. You see, when we were, doing intervention during the election, where we have more than that information is there, we were opening the road. The opening of the road, they approached, they attacked on us at the time that we were not even doing standard thing. If we who were intervening were not doing standard thing, you who are a leader that had the authority to interact with the county engineer, public work, that had the authority to interact with the minister and the team of engineer from public work. Public work also provide service besides the government team. You guys can do it. You can hire them to do your private work. So these things, when you want to do it and not take into consideration the genuine result of what you're doing, is a problem. So on Rukoto, he wants to make things to happen so that they can say he do it. How to do it, that they where he having problem. How to do it, he having problem. So we try to tell him, oh, my brother, I think when you do it this way, will be right. When you hear that, look, for us, if we were, in my understanding, if I'm really a bad partisan politician or politician, I will not talk on whatsoever you're doing. Meaning, I will come back. But if I sit and don't remind him, when the bad happen tomorrow, they say, but where you are at? That's another side. That's the human side of the thing. Oh, you're there, you are doing anything.
So what is he doing bad? What is he doing bad with this project? What prompted your response there? What
okay.
Is the project not correct? Is he doing it the wrong way? Is it not guaranteed? What is he doing bad that you
what he doing bad? The intent is good, the approach is what he doing bad. For example, he been represented, we're going to a year now, right?
Right.
On our arrangement, there are several ways the district and the community can develop, can benefit from the government. The reason he had the opportunity to be a representative is to represent us. In representing us in government, meaning you will bring what is out there to us so we can benefit it. Since he became representative, Rukoto had not received, from his information, had not received, number one, even the vigor that's supposed to be the district entitlement to him, he had not received it. We don't know why. He had not received a legislature earmark project. I know Senator, then Representative Koga was there. In fact, it's a continuity. Government is continuity, right? Koga, I know Koga also have some funds or some means of accessing the legislative earmark project. To my understanding, Rukoto has not received a dime. The next thing is that while you are representing us in government representative, you not let Yeke Koruba then where they will say, oh, they may talking. You not a Fulati Kofa then where they will say they may should move from there. You are, in fact, what's not there when he came to me, when I called him to my house, he told me, say, I'm very friendly with the speaker, friendly with Vice President Padam, and so I can say with the president anytime. When he told me nothing, I say, hallelujah, Booyah is blessed. From a sincere point of view. But to see that with all the connection coming to do personal initiative on major intervention, you're not giving solar plate to community, you're not giving LAPA, you're not giving market women money to do something. That one that you know, by extension, that your activities. You building a road that will, you know, the Coco season here, right? They blow the bridge, the K-Star BLA. That bridge, DRC, for the sake of the refugee at the time, GRC built that the bridge form very concrete, but it has still been or a reason when you put log there, plank there, the plank can break into pieces is that the vibration from the bigger truck from the moving object can break that thing down. To do that role, in fact, on Okoto, with a connection with government, we should be talking about government have identified from Bantu Buto as an international role, because when IFA were doing intervention, they left the main road, they were on the farm to market road. Now that we have a certain representative that is close to power, the intervention of that role should not be a personal intervention. Number one. Two, the bridge in Florida. Personally, I went, that my fan role, that he already stated here.
Yeah, the man say, thank God he facing.
So
you say, thank God he making bridge on your fan role.
Yeah, even though that I own role, my fan role that I own role, if on Tiaple Boyale.
Okay.
I own role, but I'm a fan role. He claimed I'm a fan role. Fair enough. If you do my fan role and you notice that, let's agree I'm your opposition. If you notice that you do my fan role, that role is supposed to do the best, so that I can bring you to light. They doing that major road, there is no detour. If I pass through, go my place to go to Florida, to leave from Florida and go to my farm, I had to come back to Ban and pass Secretary and pass Grade to go to my farm to Batu. Hey, for God's sake, if you are playing that thing very well, while the work is going on, we will be, continue accessing the road. That place in a nuclear belt that Blade Clinic will get. To go to Tapeta, that road, Tapeta Hospital, that's the major hospital we have that always sending ambulance. European Newtown, European Old Town, these are health centers that we can access. The road is completely cut. There is no detour. And to begin with that, when he wanted to do the intervention, even though at the time he didn't get all involved. But when I noticed that I called him, he came to my house. I say, this thing, let's do it together. He said, yeah, people, I think that's the best thing. Let's do it together.
So let me hold you there. Let me hold you there from speaking here. If you knew all these things were happening, you had issues or concern with the process, because from what I'm hearing from you is the approach that he has taken from the beginning to now. If you knew that you had concern or reservation with the whole process that the honorable is involved with, why help him? Why donate or give one of your yellow machine to initiate a project that you know that is not correct, you know that it's not good? Why be part of it?
Thank you very much. To just answer that question, when he myself went on the site, because of the project I had there, because of the farm I had, because of the factory, and IFA is doing, let's say, Retrap is doing row also, Retrap doing from Second Pier to Zwedu to Toastan. So, and the World Bank has sent team that assess the very place, because we flagged it out in our report as one of the challenges that will not allow the farmer to access us. So they brought engineers, they did assessment. So I went on a field and told him, say, okay, the law bridge, you can't touch it now. This is the bridge, this is the side. That the design of the bridge that the World Bank had, this is the side, which will make the road straight. The bridge will be straight. You don't have bridge in curve, which will make it right. He agreed. In fact, he said, okay, all right, I true you talk. Let's move to the place. We all walk to the place. Around while we walk there, we all hear myself agree that he was now mandating his boys to go to that place. One of the official, the person of Bob Gabe, boss said, oh, honorable, they are there too much. They are what we came to do here. Let's do it, forget about the idea. when he said that, I could feel that the honorable was not really satisfied, but he could not independently take that decision as a leader. So when they went by that, then they left the side. I went back in town. When I came back on my farm, I saw people digging. And in fact, before that, I asked them for the plan of that bridge.
The blueprint, yeah.
Yes, the print. The engineer, Malison said we'll get it. Then he himself, because we were standing there, they said, oh, in my car. With the thinking that he was going to share it with me, since he had agreed for us to work together. So I left, I went on my farm. On my way coming back, I saw people digging. In fact, the boys can go, they hire them, I think they're charging 200,000 or something to do that. They can go and dig water from the creek and come waste it on the ground to get so sometimes, then they dig with digger and shovel. Hey, for God's sake, man. Even our contractor, they are not from the district, I can't see them doing that thing. So I felt, since they are doing this, maybe their challenge is to do the excavation.
Yeah.
So I brought a machine. I said, can I help? They said, yeah, and we'll help. Willingly, he myself were there. Instead of children digging now with shovel, everybody was happy that.
But the man even appreciated you publicly.
He appreciated me publicly, which I accepted it. You see, so when that happened, I left. I had everyone say, process to big up my factory and thing. So I also contacted the public work resident engineer.
Mm-hmm.
My brother, you need to interview, go see. So when he went there, he also asked for the blueprint. In fact, in the interview with the Daily Observer also quoted the resident engineer. He asked them, when they were even have not gone anywhere, he asked them, where's the blueprint? What can we do? I'm sure he, a right man, asking for the blueprint is to make sure that he got them technically. Right. That bridge, for example, if you really want to do it, above 10,000. Above 10,000.
You mean the height of it?
No, I'm talking about the cost. Above 10,000. And you want to spend 10,000 without giving it to a firm that can be responsible. You see it? Give it to a firm that you will supervise. That any engineer come, the firm will hire an engineer attached that will justify. But to do it as a political intervention, personally, I try, or personally, I even talk to my town people, even there were food donation that we made through our town, meaning that we actually embrace it. But to refuse to give us information that we can judge to say, oh yeah, this is right, then nothing will say, okay, but then what you doing? I think the intent is to serve.
Thank you. So
when I post that, the actual intent king, he said, I'm a fan row. Anything can happen there. He can't care.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. We have Honorable Boris Bali here with us tonight. We are having some conversation specifically about District 5 and then other initiatives. I have my colleagues here who have joined me. The men that can't spoil the show was sort of do our little one-on-one. They not can't join us. So
yeah, but I
will save some of my before we go to DK and then we go to Amma. Amma, welcome, CDC Amma. And then DK here will
Thank
be.
you. Not me.
Yeah, DK not join you now. All of you guys have been defeated, but you guys are.
Yeah. Not me. So, we're looking for strong collaboration.
So, what's his name? When Honorable Jackson, you were here last time, a concern that he raised was with the guarantee, the way in which the bridge was being done. Right? He thought that the quality was substandard, and then it was not up to par. But based on what you are saying tonight, your concern is more with the way in which the process was done. do you have concern about the structure of the bridge itself? The engineers who are building the bridge, do you have any concern about the that part of it, other than the process?
Well, I was just speaking to you as a, citizen
Uh,
from a, opinion. But I
uh-huh.
tell you, my major problem is with the quality. My major problem is with the quality of work. Hmm? The quality of work, because right now, what is happening? The weather has been going every day. They on Facebook, and the Facebook is wild. So the government, like, bro, even if they want, they had development package that bridge. If you check probably where they had that bridge in their Dhaka. So what is happening is that the one, oh, that bridge is done, but the quality of their work, I want to know the engineer that doing it, the engineering firm that doing it, and what are their track record? How many bridges of the kind they have built before? No, they see raw in a bridge, my brother. Even my own building, I'm building a 7-story building as my resident. The pillow I have, I can't put that sea raw that is here. I can't put it inside. And the depth of the water, they have sea raw that is below 20 meters. That is pre-cut from where it came from. Below 20 meters is a joke. So the quality of this work is my primary concern. But I don't want to approach it so it can be seen like, oh, it's about politics. No. I want it to be like a check making, a correction, that a wise man will say, oh, yeah, I think I think we need to do something.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you so much again. Great show, as expected. We got a lot more to uncover. We'll talk about. I know you talked about how the honorable said he hasn't, gotten money. Even the car that he's entitled, he hasn't gotten there. We want to know where he's getting the money from to undertake all those massive projects. So that's something, as a political person who's an opponent to him, will ask you for you to speak to that. But let me stop here for now and go to DK. DK to ask his question. DK, Mama, you can hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. I was reading a comment from one Amos Sotai, just blowing my mind, but it's okay. It's
Oh,
hearing.
yeah, I seen it. What I meant it to you, the man. I seen it.
I don't know.
As
I
we
don't
can
know
tell,
the
so
person, but
DK, I tell you all the
okay,
time. I say,
sincerely, if I done anything to him, I will reach out to him personally. That's it. We are in a public space, so we expect all of those things. Yeah. So, Mr. Balier, I know the points you made. I follow most of the points you made, but because seeing the bridge, for example, in our region is something that is a necessity. So sometimes when those comments are made, our people see whether take them out of context. Take, for example, that place have been a death trap for long. So when people see actionable activities like what is happening there now, that is visible and is testable, people will always see it as, oh, okay, you are opposition. The play you say to as one of the major contenders, anything you say people will blow it out of proportion. But the points to me personally is actually something that all of us should recommend, that at least any other project like bridge, road building, even school building and clinic building, we should have the Ministry of Public Works representative in the county to really assess and advise. But because those things are lacking in our region for a very long time, anything somebody say, people will always take it out of context. I really admire what Koto is doing in our district, but sincerely, we need advice. I know he's an engineer, but we need advice from other people so that they can guide the process very well. I'm really out for Koto for what he's doing in the district, and I appreciate you too. At the onset of the project in Florida, you actually provided your yellow machine. That was really commendable. So the only thing I would say here tonight is whatever it is, that we all can have more conversations on this, so that any statement that somebody that you or me will make, people will not take them out of context of what is happening. The cutter is you always when you reach out to you, oh, be better that do this. Sometimes most of you politicians followers are the one who blow things out of proportion, where everybody responding. Sometimes it might not be cutter in person, but cutter supporters, your supporters want to go head to head and push certain point. I think that's my comment on this. It will get to the real politics. I will speak my mind on this, but continue to do what you're supposed to do. Let's support him and whatever advice that we can do. Sometimes they advise, they might not accept it easily. So yes, yeah, and you are a politician. So I don't blame you on what you do. So my question to you tonight is, if you were in cutter position and you're doing what cutter is doing, and somebody make comment like what the comment you made, what would be your position?
Okay, thank you. Let's just take as the way it low right now. I'm in cutter position. I'm the representative, and I want to do the work. Either what the case is, doing it the way he doing it. When anybody make a comment of the kind of comment I made, I will take it as a lesson. I will not even talk. I will not come out to talk. I will work on it to make sure that lapse it. That lapse it. That they are not going anywhere. They need to take that blueprint as requested by the public work engineer and give it. So under my supervision, if I had not done that, the first thing I will do, I will go for the engineer and come and put the correction, because a bridge is not house where at certain time when the wall is not the way you can face it. The bridge is a permanent issue. So if I was doing it the way you're doing it, the government is not involved. I got the money to do the work, but I didn't give it to a firm that I can hold responsible. Myself doing the work. Cutter is a practicing engineer. He himself said he stayed to Polytechnic. He has not graduated, but he's very smart. He learned the construction by learning. From his record, he said he just went and saw this yard, and it was vice president, it was Jeremiah Kun yard, and people were building. And he became a motorball. From that, he started laying block. And now he can build a house. That's a practicing engineer there. And they are in engineering, there are different, specialties. There are some people who are actually an engineer, but they not specialize in bridge construction. They only specialize in the design. You see? So the engineering has own advantage and to the approach. Since he not give it to people that he can say, oh, but they think you don't do, because right now he is in a whole digging, for example. If the eye is supposed to see that way where you not see it because he doing it. So if that were me, I would have taken a cube from that comment from the opposition, the SFP opposition, and correct myself instead of that. He on Cutter himself, he even said the people should not comment. I wish Maurice Maka have commented, thought the thing he would thought. That shows control. There is no control. Maka said that before he came up to say, oh, you should not say anything. In fact, I found rule about facing. So in my capacity as representative, the first thing, if I don't want to talk, nobody behind me will talk, because I had that control. Be an officer, not to say supporter, be an officer or something, but special aid to the representative. I gave him the kind of candid opinion and view to the issue. Instead of all calling to find solution, you say what you want to for me opposition. Somebody now look at me in my face and call my mom before I laugh with it. Someone now look at me and curse me. Someone now look at me and lie on me because I'm a politician. So being a politician, a partisan politician, it can weigh all package.
Thank you.
And then I'm Boris Badia.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Again, we have Honorable Bali here tonight with us, District Number 5. You know, Booyah, when it comes to Booyah, you know, even our own Dana, Aman and no District 5, you know, no small position in District 5. We are proud of it. You see, DK?
Lima is not that District 5.
Yeah, that District 5 thing. So we'll discuss it at District 5. You know, I was telling the beginning last time, they should be able to accept criticism because they were the same. Our honorable that we have today, he was a thorn in the senator flesh going. So opposition or criticism, sometimes it can't all be bad. Some of the criticism can be constructive, and I think he should take cue from that, like you said, and learn from it. So you know, I personally, before we go to Amaya, no, Ama, you want to ask your question? Let me start here and have you ask your question because you know the minute I don't know outsider, but he's out down now from Beta, so we'll let him ask the two questions before I come in. Ama, how you doing, Chief?
Thank you, CEO, and good evening, the Honorable DK Ware and Honorable Boris Valier. How are you doing?
How are you, Ama? I can see the CDC behind
thank you. You know, CEO, why it's true that we appreciate Honorable Kotor for his rapid and timely adjustment in the legislature. But many people have been reaching out to us from Booyah because when I have to do a public work like that, whether which company is doing the work, is the work outsourced, is the work being done by the honorable representative himself. If yes, he is the person heading the process. What his experience when it comes to bridge building? Have he done this before? These are critical questions we need to ask ourselves. Because if you are doing such a public project, we do not want people collapsing and the bridge collapsing tomorrow, and then you are being held accountable for the casualty. Because when you are doing such a project that have to do with problem, it have to do with risk management and risk communications. And I definitely feel that these are some issues that we need to advise our friends on when you are doing a public project of such nature. It is not just about the photo or the images to show that you are down to earth, you are common man standing in hope. But do you have experience to ensure that that project lasts? What is the longevity? What are your experience in that particular field? When it comes to bridge building, it's not house building. Bridge building is very technical in engineering, which have to do with feasibility study for months, understanding the water wave, how large the water can be in rainy season, how the current, the everything that is an extra fear, extra study by itself. So for me, I really love the way he adapted in the legislature. He can speak on his flow timely. When it comes to bridge building, there are many people that have been reaching, and others said that the lawmaker has his own construction company, and to be a city lawmaker and your construction company doing project in your district, that is conflict of interest. Too, we must be very much sincere to tell our friends that. So many things, many questions have arisen from this particular project. Many people have reached out to our platform, but he is our friend. So we'll leave it at that. Now we turn to Boris. Boris, you are one person. Boris, you are one person that the people of Booyah really like. There are so many factors. Our election predictions were clear that you and Kotor was like neck to neck. And any one of you could win the elections, and we made our survey public. To the public, it was unfavorable platform. After the elections, Many people believe that you are already John Cotto, you are Harry, you support the project Cotto. Why now that you are coming up after having reunion, you are taking photo united, that you support the developmental agenda of Cotto? Why now you are seeing project going on, road connectivity going on in the district? Everybody saying that you're working now with Cotto. It is because people are criticizing, your supporters are criticizing you that you have joined Cotto and you are working with Cotto, and everything that Cotto do, Cotto has said to you, settle your expenses in the election. This is why you want to be critical. Why now?
Okay, thank you.
Boris.
Thank you very much. Let's take this at the ordinary level. Better late than never. Why we are coming now is that, for example, we ask the initiative, the blueprint of this work. Can we see? And then we can know, for example, we're not rich, my brother, but we can collaborate. The role that we're talking about, if Cotto have done or share with all the kind of idea, and we have our input will not come on the light. When I decided to give machine, I didn't tell anybody. In fact, after saying it was he that even put it outside. So I thought we could, because what happened is the development of the district is the major concern. Who become representative is not a priority for the district. But when you become a representative, what the district benefit is our priorities. We notice that on Cotto, in his inner circle, like my own, they will be vexed while we were like that. But in inner circle, there are also people in a present and in my present for someone to say they are there too much. They do what we can do. That is an insult to him. At least to say me. For me, they can do anything to me. But I can't be a city representative and open up. I can't be a leader and open up for a suggestion. Then my own person objected to that suggestion. Open it. The more people that not say, Ochi, the behind the scene, they think we made it, start seeing it man too much in 18, people will feel that he gave you the idea. That one you can talk it behind the scene. Then he adjusts himself. That's what they call advice. But open it for you to say, hey, and you refuse to give me the blueprint and share with me the cost of that bridge. A source for the cost of that bridge. You need to say that your personal, initiative. I mean, political intervention is different. That role is a major role that government is under obligation to build. If you are there and you're not making the government to build it, you left the government and you want to do intervention, and that intervention, yeah, I agree, you got plenty of money. Yeah, you close to power, you get money. You don't give it to a firm that you can say, my man, you will not pay until, or I will not pay you until the work is done the way I want it. The digging are talking about youth and people around the district were higher. They charging for digging our place. You see? So my concern here is not because I'm not representative. From sincere way, I want Kota to go booyah. If Kota make government to take that road to go booyah with Kota, I will clap. The play, I will go for him to defeat him during election. I get it. I know it. You see? But now we're not talking about politics. If, for example, what we're saying, if I just left it to see what they are, ask them whether can I intervene. I left it with them. When they say, Ochi, send a play like Mr. Badi, send a play like they bring your machine that create a detour so that cars then can be passing. Monoboard can be passing freely because anytime be better, Amole can come for sick people here. If you had told me when I gave you the first something, then it means that, oh, you want us to work together. You won't do it and you won't get a means of doing it. You're doing a bridge during season gear that when the water fall, it can come all the way in the town. The depth of that water is more than 40 feet. and you get 20 feet steel raw, you burying bridge there. Then you left, no, the actual gap bridge that was built by the logging company during those days, that didn't want to open that road, that government, that bridge. They left it there. I want to see how they will even connect that bridge to Battlefield. So let's see the one you're doing when you guarantee. But then we also can say, okay, honorable, thank you. I think we can, make a road plywood and send them a farm road. But you come and farm road, you want me go on the farm, that one, I need to buy food.
Farm road and town road, that's
Farm
what.
road, town road,
That's what.
So while we are talking now, is that it better we talk the thing and correct the mistake now. Instead of when we start backfiring over that something.
Thank you. Other people, there are speculations from the corners from our remote tracking that you are already in negotiation with Honorable Sarah's ability to do that bridge, and Honorable Koto doing a kind of like embarrassment to you. So you are coming out to criticize it. But this is my second question to you, Honorable Boris Vallier. After the elections, many people believe that you have not reached out to even tell some part of the district that you feel that they never voted you. Thank you. To appreciate your constituents for going to a peaceful democratic elections to elect their choice, and their choice from the elections became Honorable Koto Kwaku. So how do you respond to that?
What is sort of information that CDC, Abuya or CDC give you information or what?
Thank you very much. You are right.
One of the son of Abuya, his first motorbike that he received in 2017 was from my hand.
Oh, so that
the first motorbike that he received from CDC in 2017 was from me. I personally gave it to him. So I don't want to tell you what I've done for Booyah. I've done a lot of things for Booyah.
No, I say you do not even Booyah.
Okay, so not because now CEO, not because now how you call it, we struggling. Yeah, but we get there.
The opposition will come back.
In this time, not by boasting, but by the grace of God, we have two homes that we are doing.
A simple question I ask you. But anyway,
thank you.
CEO have base everywhere, CEO. Thank you.
So, sincerely, even in my hometown, I have not appreciated people. Because I can't do it in my home or in my quarter, then I not do it for the district. I'm a businessman. After going through all the election, my brother, we accepted the result, but it was difficult to accept because process you put your all into. You're not doing it the way people were jabbing here and there. Put your all into. With the mind that at least it will be a beginning to continue. And right after that, we had it here and there, political wrangling and here and there. When we decided to drop everything and say, okay, thank God, we need now to plan how we can appreciate. So we have had that while somebody, ESA and DSA coming. I'm inviting the CDC, the CMC, political party that I'm associating with. I have people inside that know me. Besides coming to political party, Musa Belete has been my agriculture partner before even a by-election. We have partnership. Our partnership.
So someone is probably calling him, and that's what usually happens.
Yeah, sorry. Not a call. I will ask Musa Belete and the CNC to be part of my association, let's say, appreciation, to come in the district and see how we interact with our district. Musa Belete, man, he the one built the slab bridge in Lepula. I will also I'll be asking him, okay, can you make a play pliable? Can you backfill so we can easily pass and go to Campley and go to Sanikole? That's the shorter route to go to Sanikole. So if I had the opportunity in Ambassador Weir can accept my invitation to come for my appreciation, I'll also be happy. So I'm planning by this month. I have divided the chiefdom. The chiefdom is divided already 5. But we have divided the centers that will engage people to 8. Then the entire way will go to Bipley, Yao. The lower Yao will go to Glode, upper Yao will go to Nyale. Nyo will go to their play. No, their play. And then divide Nyo into 2. There will be activity in Butuo. The Butuo will include Cafe Grey, Yongle, Townway, Buele, Blontuo, and all the other catchment. We put it into catchment. So we are getting ready pretty soon to go and appreciate our people. So we appreciate our people. They sincerely voted. The results show that they voted. By election, in fact, general election, people can't even get appointed. But the by election in our district, people really voted. And we got the result we got. We can't go beyond anything. So we'll go back and tell our people thank you. But besides telling people generally thank you, we've been in the community with our company activities. Then right now, in the Nuclear Bell, we have over 50 hectares that is laid out with machine that will do mechanized farming. We got tractor, everything that will be planting cassava there on our 50 hectares. We got farm lowland all over in our district. We have cooperative and farming groups that we're working with. We have not left the district after election only to go as a politician to tell our people thank you, which is our responsibility, which we are obligated to do because they took their time. Even people who didn't vote for us, they didn't understand us, they didn't know what we were something. 2023 or not in the election, just to come by election, less than 2 months to go where we went, they actually need a thank. In our dialect, they say, thank you better than cow. We will thank them.
Thank you. Thank you so much. The last time we hosted Emmanuel Monroe. Emmanuel Monroe is one of the Yellow Machine leaders. Okay. And then I asked him a question about when the Yellow Machine comes, they start to distribute.
CEO, 1 minute, please, Chief. I just want a follow-up before I forget. Boris, 1 minute, and if you would like to respond today, what is your response to your honorable representative of your district message on the donkey in China?
Man,
Of unity, calling for unity. What is your response to that?
Stephen, you came late. We not discussed that already. Don't get caught. We got it clip here. We'll play it again. We got it. It was actually a good message that the honorable sent. We got a couple of them here. We'll play. I think I got it one on the donkey too. But no, back to my point. So when I asked Honorable Monroe, I asked him about these type of projects that have been undertaken in districts, in our districts. If for some reason, if it's guaranteed or if it's not guaranteed, would they still be able to undertake project there? And his answer to me was, project in every district will be decided by the county leadership and in collaboration with the lawmaker from that district. So whatever our honorable and his team are doing, guarantee or not, is going to be left with him. He will have to, spearhead and decide what project, the Yellow Machine that we are entitled to as Liberians, he will have to decide in collaboration with the county leadership what project they should undertake. No, one thing I want to make clear here is, I personally, I'm a big fan of development. I mean, people from Booyah, Booyah District 5, people will know, they know that, anyone who knows me from District 5 knows that. Even the honorable man himself, he and I, we've been working for a very long time. We are in favor of development. We want development to take place, but we want to do it the right way. So you made a point about the resident engineer requesting for the blueprint. I don't know if he was able to see that. I don't know how involved is the resident engineer with this project that is undergoing there, that is ongoing. So I have two questions for you, and I want you to kindly answer these questions.
Thank
One,
you.
the first one is I asked the same question to Honorable you the last time. The Omar Infrale over there in your own hometown really doesn't care, about the project. Anything we say here tonight that breathes to the Oman, and
No,
all the
no,
Oman
no.
wants to know
They're not
is,
even listening. They're not
yeah,
even listening.
Oman was able to all that plenty talking, the barking, you can't feel that breeze, and then one can talk about this one. Let the people move from here and go sit down. Cut those, and then that's it. You as I think one of the major candidates, probably the one next to him. What would you say to Oman in Florida that is questioning you, saying what Boris talking about? No, the ball facing our business, they're talking about the business not correct, the plank not strong, and all the one. How do you convince that old man that I want the project to go on, but here's my concern. That's my first question. And then I want you to mark this now. The second question is our honorable has not yet declared his asset. Right. And we know that he was working before in construction, he had his own company before becoming lawmaker. He just built a bridge on the other side, Bowley, between Bowley there, and then massive, expensive bridge. I mean, congratulations to him. We are really excited about it. We're happy for it. And then now they're undertaking this massive project just within 2 or 3 weeks time. And you also said that he hasn't been getting the money, even the car saying get it. So where is his money coming from? We want to know. It's a good thing. We appreciate it. We are happy. We want more of this to happen. But maybe when we know where the funds coming from, then we'll be able to encourage him more to have more of this. So those two questions, I want you to take your time and answer those two questions because they are very important to the discourse.
Okay. Thank you very much. I know the Oma in Florida, the Oma in Tiape Buyale, their children, even if this is on live, is live on BKS, the children will tell them what we're talking today. Those of them who cannot understand the English. What we say here, we're not saying we want bridge. But what we are saying is that the bridge or whatsoever you bring into us, because we voted for you, you are our representative now. It should be something that can live with us. It should be something that will help us. If I were not in support or seeing good thing in Buyao, I'm not going to get my yellow machine to start helping the people. I actually need good thing. That what you see, even my farm are making, the women grouping, the youth and other people that are working with. I'm the only person that can pay labor in our district more than what other ordinary people giving, even though I'm doing business, because I want it to be my way of reaching out to people. Look, let me tell you, if I reach to Florida today and get $1 million as cape, short cape, I mean, before day is something. But if that $1 million are invested into something that the Florida people or the district can benefit from, that $1 million, when they get it, they will know the importance of it. They me giving $1 million I shall copy because my name Boris Badier. So what I think our people back home should understand is that even in a town, why you think the town chief is there, the elders are there. The town chief is the authority. The elders are there to make sure that the right thing, besides that you got a youth leader, you got a women leader, the cheerleader in each of the town. These are people that collaborate to see that the thing happen, the town have good things. So when you take it at the level of the district leadership, while the certain representative is there, we who feel we know more, we have opportunity to do more when they entrust us with these kind of things, and we start doing things for them to see. They should not see all we talking bad. they should see all that we trying to make correction so that anything that good that comes from out of it can be for all of us. So that's the kind of the ordinary way I can put it. I was saying, do not mean that we want to maybe discredit the intent of building our bridge. No. Once they added the bridge been there, we've been facing a Lord Bridge, even the Gap Bridge, the one in BLA. I was the last person during the election. I the one, did the intervention. But because of the vibration that they were coming in, because of the vibration on the iron beams, the diamond pieces you can put there, CEO, it can be the paper, it can break into pieces. To do that bridge and then just cast it with a steel beam inside, it mean a lot. So what we saying is one that the government bring machine. Government will distribute a machine. In fact, the honorable himself was even able to tell other community that the intervention that you were doing, because he never had another machine that will open all that the way we open. He was grading the road we open. He told them, say, where I now reach, I will tell when the yellow machine come, I will tell the people to come and help you. Meaning he had that authority as the member of the team told you. They had the authority.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So we need, our people to understand that. Let me tell you, when they added, when you are the blind man on the stage, you're dancing. You not hear that blind man here if he alone there.
All right.
So
I think that they're calling him again. We are in conversation with our brother, Honorable Boris Bali. So, I don't know if you got it lined up for this week. This week is going to be loaded. We have big names coming up here on our platform this week. We have we're starting with Honorable Koga tomorrow, Senator Koga, and then it will be followed by Councilor Tiawon Gonglo, and then we have Dr. Clarence Moniba, the guy who ran for president. I forgot his political party name. He will be here on Wednesday. And then, Church, the musician from Nima, the rapper.
Lano, a political party, Lano.
Lano, right? Okay, yeah, Lano will be hosting him on Wednesday. And then on Saturday, we'll be hosting Church. He will be debuting our entertainment hours on Saturday. So it's going to be a wonderful week. It's going to be a great week. And so don't miss it. Make sure that you come. To our followers, we want to say thanks for following. These conversations are all good. We are having this conversation in good faith.
Don't forget, the Booyah people, they are noted in number for voting the Unity Party, and when the Unity Party take over, and they are always forgetting. Every administration, they are always forgetting. And you don't see many of the sons and daughters of Booyah, and they have some of the best bright minded, well-educated doctor, master, but they are not just in government. I don't know why. So I would need spiritual cleansing for Booyah.
There's a parable that said.
Why always Booyah? You see, looking Belegay, looking to everyone, they are all over. Looking under the district, but Booyah get a higher vote. Always a United Party, but you cannot find Booyah in this administration. Booyah always not out. When it comes to county funding, Booyah, county funding don't reach to Booyah. Why always Booyah?
Yeah, Aman, there's this saying that says, they say, when you say your head, I can call your hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the people, the folks that are supposed to be advocating and speaking out for it, they are all mute. They don't say anything about it. They don't talk about it. So apparently they are happy with it. The young people, the educated people you're talking about from the district, they are not saying anything. They are all quiet. So to me, that means that they are happy with it. The people like it. They don't get a problem with it. They were the younger folks, the educated one that went to school, that ran campaign and did all that stuff. They are all sitting watching. So they are enjoying it. I think they like it that way. If they never like it, they would have been speaking out about it. But all of them, none of them is saying anything. So we're we're not done nothing for that. The men enjoy the team, man. The men like it. So we can't talk for that. Like I said, the way you say ahead, I didn't call it ahead. You say ahead, I didn't call it. So the men are enjoying it. They don't have no problem with it. In fact, some of the same people we're talking about can be the one criticizing BKS TV for taking an independent stand. So how would you speak for people like that? So we will continue to. But I think the people, when we first started, we used to every day we would come out here, booyah, people behind, booyah, people behind. The young people will be calling at me. But all of them saying now quietly, they say and say nothing. In fact, they be there, they be the one even attacking people that are speaking out for them. So they like it. But yeah, so Dr. Clarence Moneybar is going to be here on Wednesday. It's going to be a great show. We'll be hosting him. He will be talking about his party. Like first time speaking to the people in Nema County. So we'll be relaying that as well. And then on Monday, we'll be hosting our Senator Samuel Gongwen Koga. He will be talking about Nema County, his current stand. He's been quiet lately. He will be talking about the audit and everything. So welcome back, Chief.
Yeah, sorry. And now you say, sorry.
Yeah, Megan.
So,
so that's the first part of the question. You answer the first part.
Yeah.
Try to answer the second part.
Okay. The second part, I want the honorable to understand that becoming a representative comes with responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
As our leader, more especially the current day reality of the administration and the library system. We just got all a report that people who were in office, what happened? They were justified. Becoming a representative, he's answerable to us as a citizen. One good thing for him to do is to open up to us. The honorable, personally, he told me, I told you, he is not getting the car. What reason, whether no car in the market again, or the people decide to say, no, the Booyah people representative.
Yeah, I think he's saying right. Own small car.
Yes. The Booyah representative, the Booyah people not get, they ain't get blocked. So government will not get their representative car, which is a disservice to us as a district and the people of citizens of this republic. When you were sent to public office, the way I do my business now, what I get from BKS, what I get from service, the only thing I will bring external auditor to make my financial report at the end of every processing year to learn from there. But I'm not answerable to any public except people who are in my, pertain to the business. But if I become a town chief, I'm answerable to the town. Our laws say public officials should declare their assets. That's not that law, that's not opinion. For Booyah to be on right path, like Booyah is the district that produced Jackson Fiado that won election and people took it from him. They are laying people from Booyah. DK once a year. The name go on. Even our senator that just went, So the first thing our representative will do to prove to us and the republic is that let him declare the asset. They say you have 1 million asset before you declare it. If you are sleeping on mat before you went, that's it. The one and where you will be when you leave, that's the intent. And then the government, leges have or LACE, or not LACE is the entity responsible to oversee all the legislative, EMR project. You just approve. I'm not aware that beside a bridge that the honorable is doing, the major thing that the district will say, oh, this is what we want for LACE to do for us. They are not. Honorable, now he was a contract, he had his own company. He was building even the clinic or the health facility, modern health facility in how you call it, Brode, that the vice president is constructing. He was also doing the one in Butuo. Since the election, I don't know whether the company he need to tell us. Let him tell all the health facility in Brode. You know, Brode is one of the catchment area that really people can put to that place. That facility need to be upgraded. That's the reason the vice president thought it was to erect that facility. That facility need to be functional. The one in Butu, he was doing it. If he are giving it to another entity or also or whatsoever, let us know. The breaches he doing, how much it cost? That no first. Because he doing it as an initiative. Or the breach, I mean, from the blueprint, it will cost this. But for now, I think I get this that I can do. We also, now, if even him, I can call Booyah Development Initiative Fund. That everybody, you get money, say, you put bono plenty. Bring a cup of rice. The people will eat it. Those of you that have money in the diaspora, send all money so we can buy cement, so we can buy material. This is the cost. We have $10 to do the bridge, but right now I only have $5. But I will start with I want people to join us so you can know that I'm serious. Then we know. But to come on and start doing the kind of thing, we need to know that you doing it. Then when we know in time to come, then it's now a good thing. It's now a good leadership. Booyah, you see my brother DK, I want unique vice presidency.
I'm not gonna waste our vote. That's all.
No, I'll be better. No, forget it. That thing help me.
Waste our vote.
No.
So, but before we go, because we will go to Booyah politics, your ambition, 2029, and all that stuff. Before we go to that, we hosted an honorable here one time, and then we asked him about funding the finances, and he told us here we have it on record that he had about $250,000 US before going to the election, and his plan was he would spend I think $150,000 on the election. Whatever happens, if you win, then that's fine. If you didn't win, he was going to take his $100K, go to China and do his Chinese business, his China business. There's also a clip on KMTV when KMTV won the road there to do the inspection and stuff. He spoke with people who got a record here as well. And he said it was the VP that was helping him to undertake this project. So great stuff. We appreciate everything. It's just mixed signal. So I think coming up to let the people know what's happening will be very, very laudable, a good thing. Now here's what I think. Gone are those days when things will happen in District 5 in Booyah and then people don't say anything. And I think for us, people, media asking, other people asking, fair questions. There's nothing wrong with that at all. We are all wanting the benefit to go to Booyah. We want Booyah to benefit. In fact, myself, I really liked the bridge that he did loaded there because I went over that bridge one time. I almost passed off. Right. So it is something that we all want. But if we are going to change the next generation, we're going to change things that will happen in the future. We also have to start holding people accountable. I think Amma said something about Booyah being disenchanted in terms of left out in so many ways, shape, or form. The reason is because Booyah citizens we don't want to say anything. Everybody quiet, and we are not that type of people. Historically, our people, our fathers are all warriors. If you're from Booyah, you know who you are. We speak out. We say what is right. We don't hold back, right? As long as it's done respectfully, that's how it's supposed to be done. So us asking, our honorable, we want to be part of this. We want to know what's happening. We want to know the Booyah people. We talk about audit report. Right?
Yeah,
5 years.
CEO are coming before you.
You will pay fine. You can't call it
CEO. I beg you. That bridge in Florida. 2 times the current vice president have promised the people of Florida. When he was running for the senatorial, in 2020, when he came to Florida, the people of that community, their request was the bridge. He said, when you all vote me, once I become a senator, I'll do the bridge. 2023, when he came and reminded, he said, senatorial thing, a lot of things. Now we want to take power. You all give all the power, I will do the bridge. Now, he's a certain vice president. we know Orokoto Ben, that's where we are coming from. Orokoto Ben is, construction man. If he, the vice president, giving all the bridge that we asked for, or he now forget about us. He promised.
Maybe he giving it to us through Qatar.
Then Qatar should be, graceful enough to say, my people, we're not going for it now. My people, I tell you, I'm capable of representing you. I even made a vice president. The promise he gave me, I get behind him. Now he's doing a bridge. In fact, you see the problem where people we made at the minister in his second term and instead the bridge because the vice president is behind it. He won't make sure. That is more than king cow for us. We have had representatives that close to power and making the power to do what you're doing for us. Instead of you going to start digging with shovel, it means a lot. So that's what I want to say. Audit report.
So audit report, you made me, I forgot my train of thought. Yeah, audit report came out. The people say, booyah, District 5, they allocated money for the district 5 years straight. We not get 5 cents. Ever. Yeah. Why they keep doing this to our poor little district?
Wow.
Yeah, 5 years straight. Our people, the funny thing, then they doing the project inspection tour, the money they took out, they said the money was for non-district. The inspection, they were going to go inspect project in non-district. But then the same audit report said District 5 never benefit. So which of the project you want to go and inspect in District 5 now? It's sad, to be honest. I have been
speaking. Very serious about it. That's what carrying us as the country.
Yeah, it's sad. Our district has been
because our leaders are not accountable.
And here's what I want people to know. In as much as we are in the bush there, we found, I don't think the people should continue to overlook us because it's disrespectful in so many ways, and because our people don't say anything, it is just allow it. But yeah, we're not going to talk about audit report. We will be having the honorable senator here on Monday to talk about it. But we are here tonight with Booyah alone, and we'll be discussing this Booyah thing. So. Yeah. That closes out on this. We'll stop on this project.
Sincerely, Booyah people, you can step it because you try with Belly. You overlook their children in such a manner. They will not vote you next election. You try will not vote you. You try, how you call it with Zoga. Zoga will definitely do the same. But Booyah, you are always sorry, CEO. Sorry.
Yeah, I said the reason why it happened like that because the children are supposed to speak. They are all celebrating. They're all happy. They're all quiet. They're all scared. No, they won't be man enough to talk. They're all on the Facebook page, in the inbox, and all doing all the funny things. But they don't want to come out to speak out for their own right. But again, it's left for them. It's up to them. So, thanks so much, my brother Boris, for shedding light on this. I know it has been a Facebook back and forth here, when you made that comment, that statement, people, understood it. The representative came back, he fired back, saying that the road is on your farm road and all that. But our next session, we'll go to BKS. But before we do that, I want to play the clip that the honorable call for reconciliation, unity, bringing Booyah together. I want us to play that clip, and after that, we'll go over to.
They want on a donkey.
Yeah, to District 5, yeah, and then what's your plan for the future and all that stuff.
I'm from District number 5, who is representing District number 5. I am not in China. I came here not for bluffing. I have come to learn the greatness of China. China is great. We started claiming since 1 hour. Out of each of the steps we take represent one great person. They kept this place to remember how China was 500 years ago. China is developed, but these are people who fought for China liberation. The people of District number 5 that come together. The people of Liberia that come together. That unite, that develop, that live like one people. China is one of the biggest countries with bigger landscape. But today, China have united themselves together. China is getting big. China is a bigger economy. The world is looking up to China. In businesses, they look up to China. In industry, they look up to China. All happened because the people had choose to come together, work together as one people. When we come together, the nation will rise. Today, China is rising because China had choose to come together. Everybody in the world comes together. Let the people of Liberia know that regardless of politics, we can make it, we can follow China, we can be great. The forest is kept in the members of those who fought for China. During that day, they were fighting for China. All this place was forest. And today, China is more developed. China has skyscraper. China has industry. China has a more educated scientists. But they kept these forests to let their children to know this is where you started. This is where your great-grandfather started. You can also remember that China was once a poor country before. But today, China is a more developed country. What can we do? We must come together, live together as one people. We have a very small country, but we need to come together, forget about politics, and live as one people. Thank you for following me. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you very much. That's our lawmaker, our representative, Honorable Koto Sewongbe Kwaglu. The man sending message from China. The man went all the way to China. He sent that unity, unifying, coming together message to people like Boris, Honorable Boris Ballier, Jackson Yuo, Takpo Mambia. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So, DK, man, over to you. Your question. We've done the bridge project now. We want to talk. We want to see where the honorable stand. What's his take on the message our brother is sending when it comes to reconciliation and his future political something.
Honorable, why he laughing? Why he laughing?
Yeah, I think that was a good tracing trip to explore, after the heat of the election, you won, you got to go and do some playing. I think he have gone to play. Yeah. I don't know whether these are some of the information, whether that trip is an official trip or that private trip. I don't know yet. I can't speak about it, but I feel he was enjoying himself. He have gone, China, the world economy large and strong is not China. China get population, but when we say Moko, they're not China. When we say, power, they're not China. Until China can take over, there are people there.
Yeah, I think someone.
Yeah. So thank you for your.
Yeah, but I mean, go.
Wait, you coming? You were breaking in there, but yeah, you can talk now, DK.
Oh, yeah, okay. So sorry, they call. I mean, so when I feel if a private trip, yes, he deserve. He enjoy himself, seeing some of the things. I think that his first time traveling to China. Private trip. If you are going there, you are not been live the day before. 150 Chinese.
Yeah, people call they ring the man phone.
Yeah, the number 150 number that one are A. But the important of what I got from him is that he's willing to reach out for reconciliation.
Yeah, then that's why I played that clip. Because more about reconciliation. And he specifically reached out, he calling out Booyah District 5. Because all the stuff he did there mostly was all centered around District 5. Booyah people.
Yeah, man.
Tell people to leave small now.
The reconciliation. I know when at the time when you're on a house, at the time you remember when you got down, at the time you know my fan rule. So DK, I was laughing. The honorable, he gave me a message for everybody. In fact, but everybody, the message I saw my name inside, that he pronounce it. We must be, united and reconcile. Then when you got there, he say, "You are facing your fan row. Then you want to put your more on me." So, I mean, the good thing, I tell you, as individual, let me tell you, a real human being, Koto as a human being, he really want things to happen. How to happen? There are melting point that need to. So when you say, okay, gentlemen, let's do the one. Yeah, we will do it. Then all person, but we will do the one. I know in their midst, some people say, but that man fan road, don't face the bridge. I know in their midst, there will be, because in my presence, for someone to say, honorable, they were working to do here, let's do it. They add there too much. But the thing he either agree, he said, yeah, honorable, that's true. To bear that bridge here. So we need reconciliation in our district. Besides even people who contested in a town, there are some town in quarter, the other quarter can speak to other quarter. In family, other people can speak to, either our power or our land, you now cover more portion, we get land now, or you now do the one, it all over. But they had a parable in Gio that say the fruit that hang together that didn't one can now. So in the reconciliation, know that we together, the matter of much that one way or the other will not. But our knocking should not supersede our unity. I accept that unity, and myself, I'm in fact, when it comes to peaceful nature, I don't know, maybe I'm still looking for that institution that will give me, the title for that. The election, where are they? Yeah, I will say you are having 250, you know 250,000. That 250,000, if that 150,000 you use at a time, could not even face the road from Teaple to reach to Lepula. The machine left right to Nala there. That was the end. Now he's telling people when the yellow machine come, you talk to them to go and play on our side. That's good. But we have yellow machine in our district, 4 yellow machine for 4 more. Yeah. We probably ain't get money. He the one having the money. So we need to reconcile so that we can develop the district together.
Yeah, and I think he's calling for it. He has been calling for it. When you hit the man got to hit you back. So he will come from the donkey kind of hit you back. So politics. But overall, when you look at it, he has been consistent when it comes to calling for the unity. So we have yet to see it. We have yet to see.
That's thing. That's another thing. Calling for a you as a leader taking a lead is another thing. Yes. Or creating an avenue for it to exist, another thing. Talking it is another thing.
Thank you. DK, over to you. Your 2 questions, and then we'll do a last round. Let our honorable leave. He's been here. Him is here 2 hours.
Yes, Honorable Bali, thank you. Sometimes when we on the show, we just have to put some fun in it to make it spicy for our listeners and everything. For me, my experience with the Liberian politics, particularly the district order of front, I working represent the Koga, now Senator Koga office. I knew the heat. And one of the things I did successfully was I was never reactive. When you are in a lawmaker office and you go after critics all the time with aggressions, you are creating problems for the lawmaker. The best people around our current representative can do that he himself had done successfully is to tune up whatever responses that they are giving to people who, quote unquote, are erecting checkpoints. For me, it might not necessarily be the criticism, but they will see our criticism. But what we can do sincerely is to lower our tune in everything we do. Under the comment section here, it's a lot. It's a lot. And so
no, we can't recommend
might not be Representative Cotto, sorry, he might not be the one, but people around him will always be bringing those responses and everything. When I was in Representative Koga office, now Senator Koga office, every time I used to tell him in your face that this is not your fine. When you are in public office, expect the public to say something about you, because You are paid by public funds. You are representing a large group of people. Not everybody in our group will agree with you. So the best you can do is to accept their criticism and work with them. And Representative have been saying that consistently. Sometimes when people criticize him, he will do their post. Oh, okay, my critics are my mirror. Something I've been following him a lot. Like you said, on the issue about reconciliation, it should not just be on Facebook posts, it should not be in press conferences. It should be something that you take actions. You reach out to your opponent, you reach out to people who are criticizing you, so that at least the reconciliation will not just be like a lip service thing, and so we can just unite our district. For me, sincerely, with the role Qatar is playing in the district currently, I really appreciate him for that. I am not really interested in booyah politics for now. And so I guess back up to see what you guys will do. But to me, you now in particular, I saw you donating, I think giving your yellow machine when you were opening a particular road to face that push, which was commendable. I think he did a post commending you about that, and other citizens across the world have been contributing to what Representative Qatar is doing, is undertaking our district currently. In terms of reconciliation, what, beside the current representative, what is the relationship between you and all the other contenders that lost the election to Representative Qatar? What is your working relationship? Or you guys will come again fragmented to go after him in the next election?
Okay. My wish is that opposition to Honorable Koto Kwaglu should be a united front. That's my wish. But you know, people have their own stuff. I've been talking, even there are other people who didn't contest during the going election, but they still remain a figure that you can work with. So, like in the Thanksgiving or the appreciation, I'm inviting everybody, even including Koto office and he himself. I know sometimes it'll be difficult, but if that were me, I'll even go there. Because I mean, nothing in our district I don't supersede as a sitting representative. So I'll reaching out to everybody, including our Loon Kennedy, to be part of my appreciation and reconciliation. Moving forward, for us to see Booyah as a one border that you have as a military man on the front line, closer to enemy land, that you need to use it very wisely. Very wisely. Because if you do anything, your headset will go, because either you use it and get a gun that is lower, then you can defend yourself. So we should approach the development and reconciliation of our district in that manner, meaning that the only district will have. And say somebody can live from that. Some of you who are in a state, for example, you want run for a state governor, or some kind of thing, we will pray for you. But the only district will have.
We'll pray for DK.
Yeah. But why you think it can't happen? You can be mayor, you can be governor, you can. Yeah, my men are veteran, don't mind you.
But man, governor going away.
So the kind of thing we need to do. No. Politics, manners, all plus. That only the district will have. What individually that we can do in our small town, that people say, oh, when you go in the other time, it look different. Then they will say, oh, when you go in Booyah, yes. It can start from quarter, it can start from family, it can start from the town. So that why after election, we are not left the district. I told people we were not going to the election as a stranger, and we will not leave. We will continue to be there. Even though I pay too much on gas now to move from Florida to go to Batu, because I got to come to Bar and Secretary, but I will still remain there. That can't take me from that place. When I know that it's the west thing, maybe I build, something on the farm, that will be on the farm. The day one kind in the town pass on the other side. The day I go on the fire, they pass on that side. So reconciliation, it should be a genuine reconciliation and unification. It's not by saying, it's by doing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We've had you for over 2 hours now. You myself, the other men that joined us late. So, but yeah, it's been a great show. I'm glad you came to clarify. But Amma, we'll have you ask your last question, and then from there, I'll make my last statement, and then our honorable will take leave of us.
Thank you so much, Honorable CEO. We believe in your wisdom. This is why we are here. Honorable Boris, we have some credible information from credible sources that since the elections, you have 2 meetings, 2 separate meetings with the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia. There are agreements, there are deals, and there are some deals signed. Now you are likely to be appointed either by the end of this year or next year, which will create the stage. CEO, I'm speaking for a very reliable source.
I know. I know.
On our Boris Morris cannot deny the fact that he has not had a meeting with the VP or have conversation with the VP. That he is likely to be appointed either before to a position, to for a presidential position before December or early next year. That will create a straight vacuum that he will definitely support the VP re-elections. Either the VP might be contesting for the presidency or he might be contesting, the government will be seeking re-elections. And that also, in that conversations, also that it is one of the main reasons that was the cause of you on our quarter reconciliation. Your reconciliation was never genuine, but they have delayed on your appointment. This is one of the main reasons you are really coming out of your share, because your supporters are wholly responsible. What say you to these allegations on our Boris?
Before Boris, 1 second before you answer.
Yeah.
That I think that information is conflicting. You said December or early next year. That's when it's supposed to appoint him, man. And then now you're saying that
appointment. Let me repeat myself. I said his appointment was to be done within this time, but it has been delayed. But according to sources that are even reporting to us now, as we are on the show, it's either to be pronounced in December or latest will be early next year.
Okay.
He will be a presidential appointee to support the VP re-election in the county and in the entire Booyah. He will be one of the lead campaign person for the honorable vice president. CEO, what I say to you today, mark this day and watch it power. What say on our Boris to these allegations? What say you on our Boris, Mark?
Okay, thank you very much.
Boris Balier.
The Boris Balier. I know that maybe that Maurice Marca sent so, but why I'm telling you, look, I will be very happy when I'm given opportunity to prove myself as a competent son of Booyah. But mind you, I will do it with caution, because there are ways from our Liberian history. There are ways that people damage people's future. So, if what you are saying is true, then I mean the vice president get power, the president get appointment power. I'm a citizen, peaceful citizen that I feel I have not committed crime to be in prison, so I can go anywhere at any time. the issue of reconciliation, in fact, meeting with Vice President. You know, Senator Koga, I respect you a lot. You just want us to go back. You know, our representative was sitting on the horse to say reconciliation. We want to go back to say what we're saying. Before I took the issue to court, the election issue, because of evidence available to me. But then the senator asked a local as my godfather in politics in Buya, he had controlled that district in 3 different, you know. So if I was even going to be elected, you are going to be one of the advisors, elders that will guide me in you know, leading. Then I can add my own expertise and knowledge to it to succeed in our district. I respect him a lot. When he approached me to go, you know, and take that issue, he told me, say, the vice president want to talk to us. But I want this. I consulted other people. They say, oh, the election are this. And at the end of the day, we all resolve, okay, let Buyao prevail. We can't hold Buyao on.
We can't hold Booyah hostage. So as you can see, they're probably calling him again, and then whenever they do that, it can break his connection. But yeah, it's been a great show. We are here with Honorable Boris Ballier. He's having some internet issue. When he comes back, we'll just take his parting comment, a statement. But I'm glad that he came to clarify, because you know it has been back and forth whenever someone criticized.
Yeah, because I know even the senator talking, then the VP have meeting, and then they hire another meeting. So when we are speaking, we are speaking for a full position.
Yeah, your sources that they say sources. So
Alvin, can you block this Elvis somebody? There are something they say, yeah, just crazy. Yeah, block the Elvis person for us.
who is
Yeah.
Elvis? Yeah, man, I will tell you, yeah, we comment.
No, the comment should be issue based.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to comment.
When it's issue based, nobody will have problem with you. You can't come and all those things are yes.
Yeah. But that's what they do. You know, we are here to provide information. They will not agree with it, but like you said, though, it should be constructive. When you come engage in the comment section, just make your point forward of so. But I personally don't read comment. I try to something. But yeah, so tomorrow we'll be hosting our chief, the senator himself, Honorable Samuel Gongwen Koga. He will be here talking to us about Nema County, about the audit report, about everything. So it's gonna be a great show tomorrow. My guest calling.
But DK, on Boris Ballier said he willing to serve. He is willing to serve anytime he is called upon.
You don't want a man to say you tell our CDC team from behind our district.
What made them want CDC again? These are fun. So we already know his pre-location where he might be in the next one.
I don't think it's a crime. The man is from the district. He's a son of the soil, and if the VP calls him, the VP is the head of the place. If he calls him and he feels that it's necessary for him to go service to one nation is not a bad thing. So I don't think it's a crime. Call him. Let me see here.
But where Boris was served in the first place.
Hello.
Boris is an opposition to the current lawmaker, and the current lawmaker is just the political son to the vice president. So Boris is a major contender to represent the Court of Quadu currently.
Hold on 1 second.
So
DK, so our guest is on the line. His internet is messing up. His computer, everything going off. So we'll just have him give us his parting comment here within 1 minute, and then we'll go from there. Boris, if people can hear you, give us your parting comment. Thanks so much for coming tonight.
Okay, thank you. Let me say a very big thank you to the BKS family for giving all the opportunity so that our people can hear outside of the entire thing. What we tend to do is not to, the schedule, the intention of developing our district. The only thing we want a real thing to happen for our district so that when we solve that other problems, it is solved for good. For us to move to another area because there are lots we need to do in our district. There are lots that is required of national government to do. So I want to tell you people a very big thank you, and the reconciliation of that district, it should rest on every citizen. That's the only way we will succeed. Unity should be our priorities. Without unity, there is no peace. Without peace, there is no unity. We are born through the election. Election is over. We talk about general development now. Even the national agenda is no more on emergency. It is now for development. So anything you do for public use or for the public development should be a genuine thing. The issue about our bridge, we want it to be like, okay, we bring it for 30 years. After 30 years, at least you had that something. We bring it, you know how long it lasts. So we are saying this for all of us to come together. Whosoever that is contributing to that bridge, we say a very big thank you. But let's go back and revisit the approach so that we can solve the issue. Thank you. The reconciliation is a major thing that all of us need to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Boris Bale. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for always coming on BKS TV and being part of the BKS family.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so that's it. Again, tomorrow we'll be hosting the Honorable Koga and then Councilor Gonglo on Tuesday, followed by Dr. Clarence Moniba on Wednesday. So thank you so much to our followers. We want to say thanks to all of you for following, engaging in the comment section, being part of this show. And this is why we are here. It's for all of us. Let's make sure that we keep it respectful and we can disagree to agree. So you just have to keep it respectful and keep moving forward. But yeah, DK, your parting comment will go to Amma and then Amma will close us out.
Yes, Alvin, like I said, I know politics is about interest and people are supporters of the current lawmaker. So anything somebody say that will have negative impact on him, the leadership, his honor taking and everything, people who support the current lawmaker will not take it lightly. So they will actually go after you. And like I said, Boris is the current leading opponent, yes, like a king second to the current lawmaker. So anything he says will come with tension, and people on the other side of the divide with aggression. But the only thing I can say is let all of us tune it down. If I'm around, if I was in representative office, like I was in Koga office, what I would do is to be the bridge between all the other sides, at least ask for peace and reconciliation that the lawmaker has always said. When it comes to the point Boris made about having the county resident engineer assessing those major projects that he undertaking, anybody reasonable will agree. But sometimes because we name those projects, and so when anything somebody say that would be like, oh, you are obstructing the project, people will interpret it different ways. So again, like I said, I'm really in for what Koto is doing for the district. I'm not against it. But if there's a need that we all can cross our feet and that our to make it better, doable for long-lasting and safety for our people, let's do that and not take advice from citizens, whether opponent as something bad. So I think that's my comment on this. I know Boris is an opposition, so he will speak in that manner. But since I'm not opposition to any of them, I will just call for calm and call for peace and unity within our district. I think that's my comment. It was very good show. I love the comment sections on both sides, supporters, people who are for and against. And this is healthy for our democracy. The only thing is people who are on the comments, we just need to be respectful to either the guests, people who are contributing to the show and the rest. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Again, it has been a wonderful show. We say thank you to all our followers. It was a wonderful show. I'm glad that Boris came and he was able to make his position clear regarding the statement that he made. And we'll be back tomorrow. Don't miss it, guys. Just share the news. We'll have on our call here tomorrow. So, what's his name? I'm gonna take us home.
Thank you. The honorable, the Lucy.
Is that you that put the CDC name before you? You can't just put Ama Bros.
But DJ, what they Nia doing to you? They Nia now cause your defeat, though. We supported you to the full year. CEO, on a serious note, what is happening to Booyah? Booyah have one of the best educated minds in our country. And Booyah, when Booyah is supporting, they give their all, they do everything. They overwhelmingly supported this administration for each and every time to see the sons and daughters, well-educated sons and daughters of Booyah being left out, and they are just sitting on the fence on their own administrations that they made. It is quite unfortunate. They should not always be the case of Booyah. This is how Booyah presided over 12 million that President Weah and the CDC administration sent to Nima County. Not a single tangible project that can be seen in Booyah. This is quite unfortunate. And under this administration that Booyah supported with overwhelming, more than 95% of Booyah vote went to the United Party to re-elect this administration. Booyah is one of the districts that overwhelmingly the CDC that we belong to was defeated massively. Not even in the VP district, District 1. We never received a defeat that we got in Booyah. Not even in District 2, that is the capital of the county. But Booyah sent a very strong message to see sons and daughters of Booyah being silent and being pressure suggested to submissions for them to not speak and stand up for their people and stand up for their generation. This will be a constant practice and a constant habit in our political landscape. And we think that it is now time for Booyah to stand up, for Booyah to stand up for what belongs to her, and for Booyah to stand up for her own self, not us speaking. Because if you try this with my motherland, you see Berege, even sons and daughters of Berege, that Melvin Yelu and many others that never supported the administration, you are forced to bring them because Berege people, they will say, which one of our children then were you? Where are they? They will ask that question. When they ask you that question as a leader, you already know why it is. They will never support you for your next election. They will be clear with you on that. So no leader will definitely play with those terrain. But as a continue, we would love to see Booyah being very much engaged in top leadership of administration of our national leadership to ensure that we have those conversations. But always, it has always been a great show, and we love what you do, CEO, to be here. Mainly the change of time of the show right now to start it and always be here. It takes passions, it takes dedications, and it takes commitment for the team. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for us to always be here to inform our people of what is happening. The government is not proceeding rightly. We have over 180,000 Burkinabe, well-armed men there into Grand Leader in the entire Southeast. We are not even counting Nima County. It's a serious issue that have to do with our country, and we need to pay serious attention to it. We have more than 1,000 Guinean troops in Soloma and Kwaning Bodin that are on Liberian territory. That as we speak now, the president's oath of office is to protect the territorial boundaries of this country and each and every Liberian, which the president continues to pay on that. It's a sad thing for our country. This is the first time that it is happening. That we have a foreign aggressors on Liberian territory, and the government, the national government, is doing absolutely nothing about it. All that they say is, well, once the people there, they are not doing nothing, let them be there. And as we speak now, over 10,000 Liberians in the Solomon townships will be out of farm. They are facing serious hunger. Their schools are closed. And people who have construction company like the Makonan agriculture company, they have shut down. Over 3,000 people, Liberians are unemployed due to this situation. And so as we speak now, we still have the influence of Burkina, where armed trained men in our forest, in our reserve forest that no one should be in. They are cutting our trees and our forests down, destroying our land. Very soon, there'll be Burkina aggressions on Liberia if we are not careful. The national government is doing absolutely nothing about it. These are things that should draw each and every patriotic Liberian concerned. This is not about politics. This is not about CDC or UP. This is not about green or blue or yellow. This is about our nations. And if we are to build a nations, we need to generally protect our border. And we strongly believe that protecting our border and protecting the future generation is the best way forward, because any nations that do not protect our border from foreign aggression lead to nothing. And it become a very insecurity. We are not secure. Liberia is sitting on a serious time bomb. We don't know when it will explode. So I want to leave you with that note this evening on our CEO. As we are about to depart, let each and every patriotic Liberian be concerned about undocumented 180,000 foreign Burkina who are well-armed, trained people, mercenary and former military personnel from Burkina Faso that are running away from Ibrahim Traore. They are hiding into our forests. It is a serious national concern. So thank you so much, Honorable CEO, for us always being here. Thank you.
Thank you. I took a CDC for your name.
CEO Wana. CEO Wana.
But again, thank you so much, Ama. We appreciate you for always coming. And thanks to LEC, Unity Party LEC, for allowing you to be on the show tonight, because you can see in the back there your LEC working. So thanks to UP LEC. But I want to say thanks to all our followers. We'll be back again tomorrow. We'll have a wonderful show tomorrow. Don't miss it. We'll be hosting Honorable Samuel Gongwen Koga from Nema County, Senator from Nema County. You guys have a good night. Thank you.